This is why I hate the international breaks. These stupid glorified friendlies, man. Well, hello everyone. Welcome to BayernNow, the ultimate Bayern Munich fan channel. Here are the people at UEFA thinking about the Nations League. Oh, I have a philosophical idea. I just have this idea in my head that Europeans sound really philosophical all the time. I don't know why. I have this idea, especially the ones that live in Neon, Switzerland. And that's where the UEFA headquarters are because of the whole Switzerland's a neutral country. I have an idea. Let's create a tournament. A tournament that really uses the European culturism and it moves around and it's yearly and it's good and it's hyped up. But the Euros are pretty much already like that. No, but this is a different one. This is just gonna stress out the players even more in more international breaks. Yeah. Nah, but seriously though, these are so annoying. So basically, I'm not sure if this is good news or this is bad news or this is transitioning from good news to bad news. So basically, Pavard and Lucas Hernandez played 90 minutes against Portugal. They both were extremely close to Cristiano Ronaldo, who did contract COVID-19. It looks like all the GOATs are getting COVID. Protect Neuer, protect Müller, protect Lewandowski, protect all the GOATs. Nah, but seriously, so basically, that means that they have to isolate because the Germany rules state that if you came into contact with someone that had the virus, even if you don't have it or even if you didn't pick it up, you have to isolate for 14 days, the incubation period. I'm not exactly sure if that will apply or Bayern can get around that. We need to. We need to twirl around that rule because there's no way. This would be a big blow. Pavard is our starting right back. Lucas Hernandez is our starting left center back. And then I'm thinking to myself, who are we going to play if they're both not there? And I'm not sure, man. And then again, Alaba's going to have to play. And then we're back to the whole, if Alaba has a great game, oh my goodness, he has to play. And then Lucas has to stay on the bench. Lucas Hernandez pocketed Cristiano Ronaldo. He needs to play. He needs to play this weekend. I don't know. I tried searching it and it wasn't confirmed. But everyone was telling me, some German people were telling me that's what's going to go down. So I'm hoping that's not the case. I really need these two players fit. We can't go into the season. No, come on. We had it with Kingsley Coman at the beginning of the season. He decided, you know what? I'm going to come into contact with someone that had the virus. Now, of course, that wasn't in his control, but he just has this weird, ridiculous bad luck. But basically, because of that, he had to isolate for 14 days. He missed team training. He couldn't play any games. And that could be very detrimental. I don't know. I don't like it. We're playing Atletico. Lucas needs to play against Diego Simeone's terrorism football. We need it to happen. I'm not sure if they're DFB rules, because if they are DFL rules, the DFB, the German FA, if those rules can be bended, because technically, let's be honest, as much as the coronavirus could be very detrimental to the elderly, these athletes, they're out. They have this incredible body, man. So there's surely a way for them to get. We need them. So hopefully they can. I don't know what's happening. Is the France national team game gonna get postponed too? I'm not exactly sure. So this is very annoying. Then again, that's not even where it ends. I mean, Kimmich, Goretzka, they played today. Germany, Joachim Löw's terrorism. He's right there with Nico Kovac, Unai Emery. He's there with the terrorists of football. But seriously, with Germany now, let's say Kimmich gets positive for COVID-19. Now, that's not a good thing. You know, Kimmich has a lot of positives in his game. Getting COVID wouldn't be a positive, even though it'd literally be positive. But we don't want that. We want him to get negative. We don't want that. We don't want positive. Yeah, you know what I mean. So basically, if they test and it turns out that they had it or were in contact with someone who had it, that could be very annoying. And that's why the international break is so irritating. Why do we have these? They're not good. You know what? In the summer, it makes sense. It makes sense. Have these tournaments then. Don't have them now. Who cares about the Nations League? First of all, the thing with the Nations League, wait, when's the final for it? Is it next month? I'm so confused. This tournament, this competition is so non-necessary, non-needed. It's whatever you want to call it. It's not necessary. Is it to qualify for the World Cups? Then you might as well play qualifiers. If that's the case, to qualify for the World Cup, then it makes sense. Or to qualify for the Euros, then it makes sense. If they somehow use the Nations League every year, because the World Cup is every 4 years and then the Euros are every 2 years, if they use the Nations League, which is still technically a competition in and of itself, if you can use that and get it to qualify for the World Cup, they act as qualifiers, somehow that format is genius. And I am sorry for all the criticism. But if it's not, then it's stupid. It's dumb. You don't need it. This is the thing though. When you have these international breaks, it's just injuries. Lewandowski, thankfully, has been cleared. And that's important for us. Lewandowski being out would be a big, big blow. I had this stupid idea. First of all, I need to slap myself because I don't know why I was thinking about this. I was like, oh my goodness, all our players are super athletes. Let's just give them all coronavirus. And then they'll be immune, right? They'll be immune. I'm sure they'll be immune to it. And that's what I was thinking. I was thinking just give every athlete that doesn't have any pre-existing conditions the coronavirus. I know, that sounds so stupid. But that's what was going through my head in this international break. I was losing my mind. Cristiano got it. If Cristiano Ronaldo can get it, the GOATs can get it, then Muller can get it, because he's a GOAT too. One of the greatest German players of all time. Ronaldo can get it, then so can Messi, the greatest player of all time. If Cristiano Ronaldo can get it, then I'm sure, Jamal Musiala, the greatest talent of all time, he can get it. You know what I mean? I'm sure Thiago Dantas, if Cristiano Ronaldo's getting it, Thiago Dantas is Portuguese. You know that culture. They love each other. Very, very good people. They like to be around each other. Exactly. Thiago Dantas could get... Oh my goodness. Please don't give it to... No. This is what we get for having an international break. And the funny thing is, after this international break, a month from now, literally 28 days from now, mark your alarms, mark your clocks, mark your calendars, we will have another international break. So we'll have another one. They'll finish the Nations Leagues. You know what? Well, actually the international break's good. But there are summers where there are literally no competitions going on internationally. They are. You know what? Here's what you could do. Just, have your season normally, right? Or start your season earlier. And then just pick an entire month out of the year. Just 1 month. You don't need to. And just have international games every 3 days in a camp, one city, one country. I don't know, whatever you want to do. One continent. You could do multiple continents and just have those games in that country, in that city, and finish all these bum games. Because the international tournaments don't work at all without fans. So that's one thing that I get annoyed with. They don't work. No one wants to watch. It's basically a Sunday League game. Because there are no fans. It doesn't have any excitement. So just pick 1 month, and that's your international break. And stop messing around with every 3 weeks, every 4 weeks, you have an international break. We don't need this in our lives. And I'm so annoyed. I'm actually very, very much annoyed. I'm irritated. I'm not going to lie. Because that's detrimental. I mean, if we actually end up having those two players out for 14 days... Hey, by the way, when I say 14 days, I mean there was about 5 or 6 games in that 14-day period. That's how hectic and crazy the schedule is. There's a game in 2 days on Thursday against Durand. And then we go away, man. All this traveling up and down. We're going to Russia at some point too. You're going all over the place. We're going to Armenia Bielefeld. And that's going to be an intense game because they're just getting promoted. They're going to have their fans in their stadiums. And then again, you have to try and win. And if you don't win, you look stupid. And now all of a sudden, you got to make sure you're in the title race. Because we could genuinely not be in the title race. And then we'll be in the title race and win it. I mean, that's Bayern. Like, we could lose 10 games and I'd still have uttermost confidence that we'd get back. Because we can. So that's annoying. We need to fix that. And hopefully Pavard and Lucas are fine. Because that would be such a big blow to me. Blow to the face. Because if you have 2 players, 2 starters out, then all of a sudden you're rushing Bonassa, who's coming back from an injury himself. Let's not forget. Then you're going to have to rush. Well, Alaba's going to be there, but it's not going to be based on form. And then when Lucas comes back, let's say Alaba's playing well, then Lucas is going to feel hard done by because he did all this stuff to earn a spot. This guy pocketed Cristiano Ronaldo. He got headlines for that. So we'll see what happens. I'm really interested, man. I don't need this in my life. I really don't like it. Well, thank you everyone so much for tuning in. Kimmich got Player of the Month. I don't know. I think we need to do more things related to awards for players. I think we need to do that on this channel. give me some more video ideas. I really like the youth idea. Of course, George, you loved it because you didn't get to speak because you were muted the entire time. You didn't get to sound dumb and stupid. I know, I get it. I didn't think it was muted. Well, it wasn't muted either. I just didn't render the audio, and that was the problem. So, more ideas. Let's try and level up this channel. Subscribe if you're new. Let's get to 5K subscribers. And yeah, thank you everyone so much for watching. Mia san mia, and peace.